Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. The biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Hi guys, 35 seconds to go to the start of the ZLDR Recovery 10k. I definitely need recovery. I'm going dead slow. I'm going to start at 9 kph and see how we go. Hello Jason Mitchell, hello Carol Rushworth, hello Leo. Says he moved to be on board today to miss us. Yes, missed you as well, Leo. Brian Perrin, good evening to you. Jeff Partridge, how slow is slow? Yeah, 9 kph I reckon for me at the moment. Marco Vieira finally joined a workout. Let's go, here we go. We're off. And music is loud, mic is quiet. Okay, let me just sort that out, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic has been turned up. And music Is that all right? Is that any better, or is the mic too loud now? Jason Mitchell, are we seeing you on mud crew duties this Sunday? Yes, you are. Come and say hello if you are in the southwest of England, in Cornwall, at Lizard Point, or anywhere between Lizard Point and Land's End on Sunday. Come and say hello to me. I'll have a camera in my hand, and I'll be live streaming the event from Cornwall, the Southwest Traverse, organised by Mud Crew Events. But here we are anyway. Welcome along to the Zwift Long Distance Runners Recovery 10K. I did a marathon yesterday. My legs are a bit tight. I just need to do a very, very slow run. I've got Jeff Partridge with me. Carol Rushworth is with me. Wanda Archer is there as well. Jackie Ramos is there. Gina is just a little bit behind. Tina Beard is up ahead. Clive Finnimore. Hello, guys. Yes, Tina, 9 kilometers an hour at the moment. If my legs feel okay, I might just kind of speed up a bit later on. But feeling quite tight at the moment, so definitely just need to be slow. Be quiet, Victoria. Be quiet. Let me know if that microphone music balance is better now. What's this clockwork business? Ryan Perring says magical, like clockwork. Oh, I didn't mean to say boo my legs. Oh, my legs was what I meant to say. That's streaming love. I'm very happy to do the live streaming. Love. Darn autocorrect, says Gina. Yes, okay. Maybe. But I tell you what, they smelled yesterday after running through cow poo. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you very much. Hi, Salim. How are your legs, Clyde? Okay, Ryan. Thank you. I'm glad it's better. It's all right. I'm quite often called a tit, regularly by my wife. Oh God, this is going to be hard unless my legs loosen up. Clive says he's a little stiff this morning but feeling better now. Well, Clive's already been running today though as well. I am very tight at the moment. Yeah, I've got to put in some miles again this week. I'm hoping I'll be alright by tomorrow. Clive came third yesterday in his race on Saturday. Third place, I hear. Clive on Saturday. Right, okay, so nearly 1 kilometre in, I am now getting warm enough to take my jumper off. Yeah, so Clive did a race and got a trophy, first ever trophy for Clive on Saturday. And he finished in third place. Very good, good result. Neil Messenger, hello. Neil Messenger had a good marathon on Saturday, or was it Sunday? Peterborough Marathon. Broke his PB by about 15 minutes. I think you got about, was it 3 hours 50, Neil? So Neil Messenger. Anybody else do Peterborough Marathon in the UK on Sunday? Sunday? Must have been Sunday. Carol Rushworth says, awesome, well done Forrest. Jeff Partridge, well done Clive. Nice one, Clive. Ryan Perring says, Clive, are you doing the next one of those in the mini-series? 26-mile coastal brute. Ryan says he's tempted, but he's not fit. Yeah, Neil is very happy with his PB at the Peterborough Marathon. Louis, hello. Louis says, I'm watching while I'm cycling on the Makuri Islands with my new Wattbike jersey. Not a new Wattbike, a new Wattbike jersey. Paul Deering says, knowing Clive, he probably ran home after the event. Clive is doing the next event, Ryan. He's doing Rock to Boscastle next, and then Saints Way. So it sounds like he's doing all of them, Ryan. So get your arse in gear and get out there, because he's showing you up, mate. Oh, right, hang on a minute. Let me just sort that out as well. Hang on. Apparently messages are not appearing on screen. Okay, I think they should now. Sorted that out. That was an easy fix. Right, Ryan Perring says, apparently, so I hear, Clive did actually try and run home, but he bumped into his missus with the car. So she probably told him to get in and stop being so stupid. Okay, Gina says, if you're doing recovery, try and keep your heart rate in zone 2. Very good advice. Oh, Paul Doyle has joined us as well. Hello, Paul. Yeah, go on, Ryan. Go and do it. Jonathan Cost, yeah, showing up now. All sorted now. Oh, now, hang on a minute. Why is that camera stuck up there like that? Oh, we'll have to do. I'm not changing it now. There's camera 4. Hello, camera 4. Camera 1. Hello, camera 1. Camera 2. Hello, camera 2. Camera 3. Hello, camera 3. Oh yes, Clive says, but first, Jeff and I have a very scary run coming up on Sunday, and I will be there to laugh all the way through. and watch them suffer. Right, Neil Messenger says about his marathon on Sunday. There were 900 runners and Neil Messenger came in 218th. Well done, Neil. Good job. Gina says she doesn't want to see camera 5. Camera 5 is only when I feel risky. Alright. Jeff, you're used to all this stuff. You shouldn't be worried about a little 44-mile jog along the coastal path. Right, Carol Rushworth says, you're making me have hot sweats. Take your jumper off. Gina has got confused with Jeff's bad typing. Right, jumper is coming off then. Cap has to come off first. Oh no, I've dropped my cap on the floor. Damn it. Right, jumper off. Right, now I need to bend. Now I need to. I'm gonna have to. Right. Ryan Perring, turn your face away. Close your eyes. Or something. There we go. Cap is on now. Jumper is off, cap is on. Take my jumper off. We're sorted now. Ryan Perring doesn't. He reckons I deliberately dropped my cap so that I could have a rest. Do you see, Ryan knows me so well. Ryan knows me too well. I can't get away with anything when Ryan Perring is on board. He says, typical Cousins move. Jeff Partridge getting worried about this weekend's 44-mile run. He says it's just been too long without much vert. Yeah, Jeff, but don't you get double vert with your Noble Pro treadmill? You get double the amount of vert. Ryan Perring says, Clive must spend a bomb on these race entries. I'm too tight, but want more trail marathons and ultras. It's a tough life being tight, yes. My wife would totally agree with you, Ryan, but I lean more towards Clive's way of thinking. Just spend the damn money. When your bank manager tells you can't have any more out, that's when you need to panic. Oh, Gina is listening to us today. Hello, Gina. Gina doesn't normally listen to my stream, which is why we have to keep typing things in the chat so she knows what's going on. It's good to hear you listening. Paul Doyle, nice marathon, Stephen. Thank you very much, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Full stop. I've never done very well on that course, so it was nice to finally do well. Yeah, Jeff Partridge, sad news from China over the weekend. Well, there's a lot of discussion going on about mandatory kit, isn't there, on all the Facebook forums? don't know, about 21 ultra runners died over the weekend in China when they got caught on the top of a mountain in horrendous weather. And a lot of people are saying, well, where was their mandatory kit? Why did they not have coats to put on, space blankets, all that kind of thing that in the UK and in Europe you are required to carry on mountain races? It's a difficult one, isn't it? You don't know what they were told, what they were allowed. Is it the race organisers' fault, or is it the runners themselves who took risks that they shouldn't have taken? And the word was that there were weather warnings and maybe the organisers should have cancelled it anyway. Right, I'm getting lost with the messages now. Neil Messenger had 15 minutes of free massage after his marathon, which is very nice. Jason Mitchell says, Jeff, I did leg 1 of the Classic Quarter on Saturday, and the verts did soon remind me what my legs have been missing. Yeah, Jeff Partridge says he only gets the extra vert from his treadmill on Strava, not in real life. Jonathan Cost has a question. Has anyone noticed that after giving an in-game ride-on, that the ride-on sun in Zwift Companion app is still blue? As in not given? Yes, I've noticed that. But I think if you press it, it wouldn't give you another ride. It wouldn't give another ride-on though. Okay, Paul Doyle has a heart rate of 95. That's because Paul Doyle is uber fit. That's because Paul Doyle is an android. Anyone seen the Netflix series Humans? Paul Doyle is a green eye, I think. I must have missed something that Carol has said. Okay, Ryan Perring is just reminding Clive and Jeff don't complain, boys, because the Southwest Traverse isn't overly demanding for vert. Got some of the flattest sections on the coast path. So I don't want to hear any moaning, Jeff or Clive, about the climbing over that section. From what I remember, actually, yes, you're right, because from mind you, it's heavy going, isn't it? From what I remember. It might not be very hilly, but it's heavy going. Yeah, you guys will be fine. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, we are nearly 3 kilometres in now. Is everybody happy at this very relaxed pace? Question mark. Victoria ran at about 12 kilometres an hour today. Tina Beard is very happy at this pace. Carol, Paul Doyle, Wanda Archer is, yes. Clive is happy. Okay, so we won't speed up then. Just keep it here. Nice and easy. Oh, Sarah Jacobson was planning on joining us but had a conference call. Well, you should do what Clive does. And Jeff, from what I hear, is just carry on the call while you're doing the run. Just have the call, just, take your video off or something and just have the call on while you're running. They might think you're out of breath while you're presenting your piece. Yeah, Tina says Stephen breathes a sigh of relief. Absolutely. I don't want to go any quicker. My legs are actually they're loosening up a bit, but I don't want to. I just don't want to go any quicker. I do not. I mean, I know if we went quicker, it'd be over quicker, but I'm very happy at this pace. Okay, Sarah Jacobson says she'd have to go very slow to sound normal. Yeah, but maybe, Sarah, it'd be funny if you didn't sound normal. So make some, turn your video off, sound weird, and everybody will wonder what's going on. But they'll be too embarrassed to ask you. Well, Jeff, I didn't know what to say. I mean, presenting your project, your thesis, whatever it is. Yeah, it does sound a bit euphemistic, doesn't it? Neil says, how's your legs doing, Stephen, after the marathon at the weekend? Yeah, well, they certainly were very tight when I started. They've loosened up a bit, but I really don't want to go much quicker than this. I'm quite happy at 9 kilometers an hour. I know it might seem unbelievably slow for some people, but I did my quick running yesterday. I'm quite happy to go slow today and for the rest of the week, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, Sarah, leave it there, I would say. Right, Adrian says, about 2 miles before Lamorna Cove it becomes hellish, all the way to Land's End. Yes, it is quite boggy, isn't it, in that section. I apologise to anyone who has no idea what some of us are talking about. There is quite a strong Cornwall contingent here. So Cornwall is a county in England in the southwest corner. So you may have heard of Land's End, which is a very famous part of England. And Land's End is in Cornwall. And there are about 4 or 5 people on here. So Adrian, Jeff, Clive, Ryan Perring, quite a number of people who actually live down in that area. So we quite often talk about races that go on in Cornwall. And it just so happens that some of us will be down in Cornwall this weekend for an event called the Southwest Traverse. So just that's why we're all going on about this running on the Southwest Coast Path in Cornwall. Anyway, Paul Deering says, are you going to tell us about your marathon at the weekend? Well, what do you think, Paul? I don't want to be out of pocket. I know you. The minute I start talking about it, you'll start issuing fines. I already owe you about 300 quid. Exactly, Victoria, there you go. I'm having trouble keeping up with all the chat here. You lot are a right load of gossips. We still have Clive Finnimore, Carol Rushworth, Jackie Ramos, Tina Beard, Jeff Partridge, Paul Doyle, all running with me, and M. Ben as well from, was it the South Sudan? He's run with us before. I can't remember his first name, but Ben. Hello, Ben, from South Sudan. Good to have you with us again. Rob Harrison says John Kelly's 415 kilometres in under 60 hours is impressive. That was last weekend, yes. Oh no, it was last weekend, wasn't it? John Kelly did the Pennine Way in record time. And Damien Hall tomorrow morning will start the Wainwright, the Wainwright Traverse across from the west coast of England to the east coast of England. Wainwright was a traveller and a writer who did some very famous walks through the Lake District and the Yorkshire Dales. And Damien Hall is going to try and beat a 30-year-old record for the fastest time across the country. Jeff Partridge quite rightly says, nobody cares about your run except you. Jeff Partridge says, Damo attempting the coast to coast. So lots of running has happened and is happening this week and next week. We are getting back to it, guys. 4 kilometres done here, 6 to go, and we are enjoying a nice, relaxed, easy recovery run. This is most definitely a recovery run. Rob Harrison says John Kelly lives near Bristol. Yes, I have been to see John Kelly down there. I did an interview with him a few months ago. And of course, Damien Hall lives near there as well. And I've interviewed Damien Hall as well. Jeff Partridge will soon remind me that I'm yet to interview him. But it is on the agenda. We'll get down to, maybe we'll interview you at the weekend. We'll do a joint interview with you and Clive at the weekend. How about that? Neil Messenger says he would have joined this run, but his legs are killing him. Come on, buddy. Clive's joined. I've joined. We both had tough runs at the weekend. Get your running gear on and get out here. Jonathan Cost, I think, talking about John Kelly's run, says that's almost 10 consecutive marathons in a row. Yes, exactly. In less than 60 hours. There's the seals, or the sea lions. Do we call them seals or sea lions? Gina says, welcome to everyone who's joined late. Thanks for joining us. I wish I'd joined late. I wouldn't have to do as far. But we're nearly halfway. Look, we've got 700 metres to go and then we're halfway. It's all good. And Neil's not joining us. He says, I'm just a wimp, he says. Gina, apparently Louis, says he's going to join next week. Okay, we've got to pay attention. I think Gina has a joke that she definitely thinks is funny, so we are going to pay attention here. What did the drummer name his twin daughters? What did the drummer name his twin daughters? Oh dear, okay. Any thoughts, folks? Come on then, tell us. Oh no. And a 1 and a 2. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, that is not bad actually. That's not bad. Oh, apparently Nikki Spinks was doing the 24-hour Wainwright challenge at the weekend. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Jeff. Ryan Perring isn't impressed with Gina's joke. I thought it was alright, Gina. I'm with you on that one. I like it. There you go, Louis. Gina says welcome next week. My legs are definitely loosening up. But I still don't want to go any faster. Gina, I'm well aware that was one of the funnier ones. I've listened to your jokes for quite a long time now, I know. Oh right, Rob Harrison says Nikki Spink's run isn't on Strava, so it obviously didn't happen. See, Nikki Spinks is one of those pure runners who doesn't post stuff on Strava. There is a school of thought that only the true runners don't actually post on Strava. Everyone else is just a media whore, a social media whore. Right, Tina Beard's telling me to stop whining. Get with the programme, Stephen. Man up. Deal with your legs. Okay, Tina. Promise, I won't moan about my legs anymore. Don't encourage her. She'll only tell more jokes. There you go, Sarah Jacobson says Strava or it doesn't count. My little group is now halfway through. Full stop, well done everybody. Going to happen and you just can't look away. I know I can't, Gina, that's the problem. My eyes are glued to the joke screen. So yeah, halfway through now, 32 minutes to go. Nice, easy, relaxed 10k recovery run with those Zwift long distance runners. All dressed in yellow, so if you don't know about Zwift long distance runners, the kit is yellow, and when you start a run with the ZLDR, you are automatically dressed in yellow. You don't have a choice, that's just the way it is. What do you call a retired veggie? Says Gina. What do you call a retired veggie? I'm dreading this. A has been. Oh no. Or is that a retired legume? A has been. Just terrible. someone remind me why we do this again? Oh no, I said I wouldn't moan, didn't I? That's just me moaning again. Sorry, Tina. Oh, we love Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars, well, apart from my wife, actually, who has no idea what Star Wars is. Oh yes, that's why. What do you call stormtroopers playing Monopoly? Stormtroopers playing Monopoly. Come on, there's enough clues here, we should get this. Game of Clones. Oh, Gina. Right, that's it. You're fired. Oh, you're not really, Gina. We love you. Okay, so in terms of Zwift, I hope some of you did the ZRS races at the weekend. We had the final Zwift Running League on Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday and Sunday we had the ZRS races, which I apologise for not taking part in any of those. I had a rest day on Saturday, and then obviously I was out on Sunday running, but I hope you enjoyed the ZRS. I have no news. Some people have been asking me. I've no news yet as to exactly the date for the next Zwift Run Festival. So the only thing you can do is scroll right to the bottom of the ZCA. So load up the Zwift Companion app, click on events, and scroll right to the bottom to see if you can see if it's been scheduled yet. We don't have a meeting with Zwift HQ until the beginning of next month. So, I mean, I guess I could ask, actually. I suppose I could message them and ask. Leo has finished. Well done, Leo. Good job, buddy. So Leo finishes in 38 minutes. Nice 10k there. Nice fast 10k for Leo. Good job, buddy. We have 4 kilometers to go. Just over 4 kilometers left. We're running at a steady 9 kilometers per hour. Some of us have a few miles in our legs and can't really run much quicker. But at least we're here. Made an appearance. Right, Gina says we must be far away because she can't see us. Let's go back and see if we can see where Gina is. There's Gina. Gina, we are 3 minutes ahead of you. Oh, there's Jay Fraze. And Ben Johansson. I'll give Ben Johansson a ride on as well. Let's go back up and give my gang a ride on as well. So there's Jackie. Well done, Jackie. Carol. Well done to Carol. Tina Beard. Ride on for Tina. Wanda Archer. Oh, that's Carol. Wanda Archer there. And Ben. I must find out Ben's first name. Elsom there, David, I think. Clive Finnemore. Well done, Clive. And Jeff Partridge. And we'll pop up and give Kevin DeLuca a ride on as well. Well, why don't we give everyone a ride on? Where's Paul Doyle disappeared to? Oh, there's Steve Milne. Well done, Steve. And Steve Main. As well, there's Paul Deering. There's Paul Doyle. Paul's just sped up now. Wants to get it done. Looking good, Paul. Heart rate of 155 for Paul Doyle. Paul Deering's heart rate is 137. Apparently Paul is doing a tempo run. Okay. Well, I've found him now, so there he is. It's Askew and Woodham. Right, I think we've got most nearby people there. Did I give Kevin a ride on? No, I didn't. There's Kevin. Well done, Kev. Heart rate of 130. Nice and comfortable for Kev. Right, if you're listening and I haven't already given you a ride on, give me a shout and I will drop a ride on to you. Sarah Jacobson says we should get ride-ons for watching. You should actually. Is there no way I can give you a like or something like that? I suppose I could give your comments likes, couldn't I? It's a pity I can't just do it automatically from here. I'll have to do it while I'm in the bath later. Paul Deering says, Paul Doyle flew past me like on roller skates. Okay. Yeah, so Paul's obviously putting a bit of speed in there. And we have 24 minutes left of running. Trying to keep nice and steady. Kevin says, thanks for the ride. No problem, buddy. Neil says, are you doing a run tomorrow, Stephen? Yes, probably. But I'm not sure. Oh, we've got to the Film My Run 500 in the morning. So yes, 11:35 a.m. UK time. Film My Run 500 climbing session tomorrow morning. I might go out with the Real World Club tomorrow night. So we'll see. If I don't go out with the Real World Club tomorrow, then yes, I'll do something tomorrow evening as well as the stream in the morning. I want to find out M. Ben's first name. Difficult. I'm going to have to scroll through every bend there is. There must be thousands of bends. Oh no. Thousands and thousands of bends. M. Ben, Gina, from South Sudan. He's just behind me. He's run with me before, but I don't know his first name. Yeah, there are far too many bends to scroll through. Carol says, why don't you just ask him? Right, okay. There we go. M. Ben, hi, what's your first name? Maybe he can't type though. Maybe he hasn't got any way to type, or finds it difficult to type while he's running. I can't, well, how do I get to their profile? Because I've typed in M. Ben. Maybe it is Ben, I suppose. I've typed in M. Ben, but it just comes up with all the Bens. We are happy with just Mr. Ben. I like it. Kevin DeLuca says, starters run this week. When's that, Kevin? Which one? Oh, you mean the ZLDR one? We'll see, yes. If I'm available, yes. Right, 3 kilometres to go now. And we're nice and comfortable. Ah, Maria, it's Maria Benny. It's a lady. Cool, hi Maria. Thank you for joining us. I know you've run with us before, and I just wanted to know what your name was. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us. So it's a lady, Maria Ben. Maria Benny. Marielle Benny. I thought it was an exclamation mark. Oh yeah, Zwift is nearby, of course. Why didn't I remember that? Right, Zwift is nearby. Marielle. Yeah, it is a guy. 23 years old from South Sudan, Marielle Benny. Finally got there. In the end. We'll click on follow. Thank you. I apologise. Yes, I thought it was Maria with an exclamation mark, but yes, I see the L now. Marielle Benny. Welcome, Marielle. Well, that was far more complicated than it needed to be, wasn't it? Yeah, I just forget things, Ryan. I know about Zwifters nearby, and I used it loads when we were in the Eddie Izzard runs, but I just forget about these things. It was, Carol. That was hard work, wasn't it? Much harder than it needed to be. Oh, we got there in the end. Rob Harrison says, let me know if you need any more tips on how to use Zwift. Thank you, Rob. I will endeavour to ask you, but also I do have Ryan, who is regularly helps me out with Zwift. Because as he quite rightly says, I do know nothing. I just get on here, I turn on the treadmill and I run, and that's about all there is to it. And anything that I learn, I very quickly forget. So people have to remind me. So thank you, Rob. I will put you in the list of people who know more than I do about Zwift. That also goes for Carol and Jonathan, who know way more than I do. Clive Finnemore and Kevin DeLuca, Lucio Moretto. All these people know way more about Zwift than I do. And it's good to have you all here. Ryan says, and you create videos called How to Run on Zwift. Why would anyone listen to you? Well, the thing is, they don't listen to me. That's the point. I just make all these videos, chat rubbish, and nobody takes any notice. Well, no, the thing is, when I make those videos, I do actually do some research. So whilst I'm making the videos, I know what I'm talking about. 5 minutes after I've made the video, I completely forget everything. Oh, it's good to only have 2.4 kilometers to go. 16 minutes left. 16 minutes to go. Paul Deering has good advice. He says, if you want any Zwift advice, Stephen, find your nearest Zwift ambassador. Good point. Ryan, if only you knew how little ad money you get from YouTube videos. Well, you probably do know. Gina says, why did the coach go to the bank? Why did the coach go to the bank? Okay. Wait for it. Thing is, I know you all just watch me for the comedy element. I know that you don't watch for serious coaching advice on running. B, you don't watch for any serious Zwift information. The reason you watch this, and Sarah Jacobson will back me up here, is for technical errors, comedy value, stupidity level. That's why you watch this stream, and you know it. And I know it as well. So let's not play games with each other. We know exactly what this stream is for. It is basically a comedy show. Even though I think it's a serious, informative Zwift entertainment show. We all know deep down, it's just Inspector Clouseau of running is what it is. Yeah, you see, Carol says, I watch to see you spill coffee. Sarah Jacobson says, I watch because I never know what tech issues will pop up next. Ryan, yeah, you're right. It's pointless until you've got millions of viewers, millions of subscribers before you make any money off YouTube. Yeah, hard work in inverted commas. I should change that video at the beginning, shouldn't I? Okay, look, we've only got 2k to go now. I've only got 2 kilometers left of your abuse to suffer. And then I can go and have a shower. Oh, I missed the joke punchline. Hang on. Oh, right, okay, I missed the meaning of the word coach. I think it's, why did the American football coach go to the bank? Why did the American football coach go to the bank? Not the coach that takes you across, not the Greyhound coach. Not the National Express coach. The American football coach. And the answer is because he wanted his quarterback. Wanted his quarterback. See, that didn't translate so well across the pond, Gina. Mario Benny says, hey Stephen, I ran with you the other day on the Pack Social. Yes, I remember. And also when you ran the 100 miles. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Kim Salt makes a very useful point. She says, I watch for the timing. Yeah, well, this all about timing, really. You know, we do speed timing, we do interval timing, we do Chinese dynasty timing, Ming dynasty. Oh, I'm too good for you lot, you know. We have 1 mile to go, Gina. 1 mile to go. Sometimes we do long distance timing. Marathon timing as well. If you weren't around the other day, then you have no idea what Try Ming is all about. Maybe Kim can explain in the chat. I can't actually remember exactly what it was about myself now. Well, I did type something stupid, I think. No, it was I misread something, didn't I? Like I misread Marielle as Maria ! What did I... Ryan Perring says, Try Ming comes from your amazing English degree. Yeah, first class honours degree. Actually, just get it right, Ryan. First class honours degree in English language. I'll have you know. Never let it be forgotten. Yeah, it was somebody's t-shirt during the video 5k. It was, wasn't it? And Anyway, I thought it said Try Ming, and I didn't know what Try Ming meant. And actually, it just said training. Try Ming. It's a classic. Right, 1.5 kilometers to go. Less than that now. Heart rate is nice and comfortable, under 110. Stayed in zone 1 for the whole run. Legs have eased up a bit now, so they were very tight at the beginning. But they are now feeling a lot better. And that's what a recovery run is for, really, isn't it? Literally recovery. When you've got tight legs after a hard race, you just need to run a little bit, nice and slowly, just to ease the legs and the muscles back into it. And they feel a lot better afterwards. As I've said many times before, if you look at marathon runners, elite marathon runners and elite sprinters, you will always see them after they've done a very hard effort. You'll always see them doing a couple of kilometers cool down, relaxed running after they've finished. Steve Milne is finished. Well done, Steve. Take care, buddy. See you next time. Yeah, Kim Sol says, somebody on the video 5k was wearing a t-shirt that said training. And Stephen said, what does his shirt say? Try Ming. Try Ming. Oh dear. You all, I know you love it. I know you love it. Eight minutes to go. We're doing 10k with the Zwift long distance runners, dressed in yellow. Every Monday, 6:30, is the Zwift long distance runners 10k recovery run. And this seems to be a better time for a lot of us now than Monday Run Club. Monday Run Club used to be where we all gathered on a Monday evening. And that was when it was at 7:30, or sometimes we did the earlier one, but normally it was 7:30 in the evening. But now the times are all over the place, and it's been moved. Something like 8:45 or something ridiculous. Anyway, it's too late. Monday Run Club is too late for me. And this one, 6:30 Monday evening, suits me quite well. Carol says, I make everyone else look intelligent. That's what I'm here for, Carol. That's what I'm here for, to make you lot look good. Well, Ryan, I suppose we could get the times changed. But it's just not worth it, is it? It's not worth the hassle. Unless there's a big swell of people wanting Monday Run Club back at its original time. There are so many other choices now as well. And, you know, Monday Run Club was a big thing for 2 or 3 years at the start of Zwift running. But there aren't a lot of people joining it now. And maybe that is because it's at a bad time. But yeah, maybe we'll have a word and ask. The thing is, it's all to do with this time zone stuff as well. Because, you know, we've had all sorts of problems with different runs when the time zones change. British summertime and such like. Less than a kilometre to go now. Yes, I agree with you, Ryan, totally. But I have a feeling, actually, that they are less interested in Monday Run Club these days. But I might have a word with them about it at the next meeting and see if they want to... Because it's the same with Wednesday workout as well. And Wednesday workout is one that is still a very useful and relevant workout session on a Wednesday, and one that I do like to do. And a lot of people like it because it helps them, like a lot of runners like to do it because it helps push them out of their comfort zone. And there's a lot of the runners like to do 10k PBs on a Wednesday workout. John Shaw says, fix those Zwift times, yeah. Rob Harrison says, what a great group you have around you. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, fantastic lot of people. Clive, Carol, Tina, Jeff, I think it's David Elsom, is it? Let's have a look. Oh look, I can use nearby Zwifters. If it updates. Come on, when it updates, there we go. Darren Elsom. Okay, Darren Elsom. Wanda Archer, Jeff Partridge, Jackie Ramos. Thanks all for joining. Appreciate it. Gina is spying on me. She says I'm down in the blue zone. Yeah, zone 1 for me all the way. Ryan, yeah, I think that's the problem with a lot of the runs. They like to put their own events on at the optimum times. So it may well be that Monday Run Club and Wednesday Workout get in the way sometimes. John Shaw says, I'm losing fitness not doing Monday Run Club and Wednesday Workouts. Well, listen, we will get back to Wednesday Workouts soon. I say soon. Hopefully, we'll get one in the next couple of weeks. Probably not this week, but maybe we'll do one next week, John. Jeff Partridge has only had 1 minute in green zone. Well done, Jeff. Well, we've still got the same workout zone, same workouts for Wednesday workout. Still the same one every week at the moment. Great to run with you all, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Gina. Amazing work. Really good leading, Gina. One of the great things about having a leader in a group is they just form a cohesion to the group by regularly texting, regularly messaging on screen, encouraging, chatting, joking, all that stuff makes joining a group run on Zwift the best. And Really, really good to have such a strong leader like Gina, pulling everybody through, giving everyone encouragement and providing the entertainment. So thank you, Gina, well done. And Darren says thank you, Gina, as well. So, nearly there. That is it for today. Good effort from everybody. Nice relaxed run. We'll be back in the morning. Please don't forget, film my run 500 tomorrow morning. 11:35 UK time tomorrow morning is the film my run 500. Full stop. Join in the companion app. And there we are. Thanks everyone. Great job. Clive Finnemore, thank you everyone. Cheers all. Gina, great entertainment as usual, guys. Yeah. Jeannie says, whoop, go FMR. Right, brilliant. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much. That was good fun. Thank you for all the banter on. Thank you for all the abuse on the chat. Enjoyed that. That was good fun. It's good that I'm man enough to take it, isn't it? Oh gosh, it's absolutely throwing it down outside. Raining hard. We will be back tomorrow morning, 11:35 for the Film My Run 500. Come and join me if you want to climb at 12% incline on your treadmill. Thank you for the ride on Carol. Sarah Jacobson says, good run team. Thank you. Clive's going to join us tomorrow. Jeff Partridge says, cheers everyone, see you next time. Gina says, thanks guys. So that's it from here, from the Zwift Long Distance Runners 10k recovery run. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a good evening or a good day wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ryan Perring says, another light week and nicer, another week and then nicer weather should be here, is basically what he's saying. Marielle Benny says, great run. Carol, I'm not going to answer that. How rude. How rude. Right. See you later, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.